And welcome back to All the Way 3. The war with Germany continues, and Austro-Hungary with Yemen. But it does seem to be going in our favour. We're at 9 unrest level, so it's one of those that could end at any moment. I built up a nice amount of prestige. I'm well away from the sacking level. I'm going to accept that because that's a good fleet. Right off my coast as well. Not going to see. Good chance we won't see the enemy at all. Cool. Kick these rust buckets into gear. So far, that's always. Aspen and the Admiral still can engage. More than that out here, haven't they? Come on, lad. You got the first hit of the battle. Excellent. Turn to chase. We're just going to keep on following. Gauge run speed. We've left one ship behind. Of a light cruiser. Only 19 knots, it's very unlikely going to catch. We are midday, so yeah. I think we take the put these down to cruise speed. Let's not put any undue stress on those engines. And we shall turn away from the enemy. Cruise speed, are you? Yeah. I don't see the point in there. Around too much. Try to preserve our ships. Exception of much of the old battleships who are going to get scrapped there as they can. Just because they're annoying me that they are illegal designs that I can't upgrade. Now the game is not moving. There we go. Better press that button. Probably didn't. Yeah. I say so I pressed the button, I probably didn't press the button. Now we just got to run through the time. Always a mildly annoying thing with this game. I definitely don't have any ships left, and you're not finding the objective. It gets worse when the planes take off as well, because the planes keep pinging them. Right. There we did some light damage, and so our merchant survived. A victory. Lovely. Okay. Yes. Oh, US and Great Britain are in alliance. I think most of my prestige is coming from the fact that I'm just telling these people no. Well, France lost 2 cruisers. British lost a battleship and the Germans lost a battleship. I'm definitely coming off much better than this. Okay, I think the Greeks have 2 of these. These are new 8-inch. Yeah. 24 knot. They're the fast ones. We've got the rear familiar being built, which put all of these guys are obsolete. Can't wait to get rid of these hulks that are taking up so much of my room. We're rebuilding those, but yeah. Battleship engagement. Go. We're going to decline. I'm going to decline there. Definitely decline there. There's a lot of battles this month. Giving them a lot of points. Right, so they've got 25 battle. We're going to decline. Okay, we're going to try this one. Because we're on the attack. There is a good chance that we will... find that convoy. Maximum speed. That's the convoy. That looks like the convoy. What we wanted. An undefended convoy. General Cecile's going to clean up here. Here comes their defenders, but they're too far out. Gonna cut a sway through the middle of this lot. Look at all those hits as she smashes her way through. And then she can just come out the other side, can't she? There's a destroyer in there, but I don't care. Yep, she's even torpedoed somebody. It feels like a waste of a torpedo. Took a slight hit there. But, wow, she is slaughtering her way through this fleet. Perfect. There we go, 6 transports accomplished. Now she just needs to get out of there. I think she's fired off too many torpedoes. Oh, she's getting... This is the problem, she's not getting slaughtered. I've got my 18,000 points for thinking all those guys, so... Yeah, she's going down. Still puts us in a solid victory though. Gain a prestige. There we go. Okay. Look, I'm just fighting it the best I can. We can get the budget for that. The Germans have been near breaking for like a year now. It's getting kind of annoying. Our unrest levels up to 11, so the chance this ends. I shouldn't get fired. But I'm a little bit worried what happens to our budget afterwards. Oh, they're able to challenge us. And we're not engaging 12 battleships. Then, oh no, it's a revolution. Oh, we're now communist. Alright, comrades, how are you doing today? Regime change. Many officers are executed fleeing the country. Reducing our budget. And we get some armor breakthrough. That's cool. They scrap a load of their corvettes. We're now pumping out mine 4k a turn. We need more ships on foreign stations as well. That's easy enough by putting you on foreign stations. Even though you're in the Caribbean, that doesn't count, apparently. Right. Still got all our subs. Still building them, but now hemorrhaging cash. Shouldn't be too bad though. What I am going to do, I'm going to app. That would leave us with less than 6. Wait a while. These things are like a lead weight around my neck. 300 ton guys, are you? Just a rebuild. We are going to put all the fleet that's not on foreign stations. Serve. There we go, now we're only using 3,000 a month. Ooh, anti-submarine warfare. Nice. Unrest is still at 8, so it doesn't look like it's going well for the communists at the moment. That's fine. I've not been fired. I lost 6 prestige, but I am still in a fairly good place. Life hasn't changed. Sad times. We're still backwards technologically. Let's increase our research budget. Oh, no deck ban. The destroyers are finished. All international. Yeah. We won't go for lower. We can set these limits. Bound Justice Treaty. Okay. Okay, so 23 years at 90,000 tons. We have 130,000 tons, 65,000 of capital ships. And that means Britain's a script 4 battleships. Italy scrapped a battle cruiser. France has scrapped 4 battleships. Italy has scrapped 4. And the Real Familiar is just under the weight limit. Oh no! Who could have planned that? Yeah, look at that. 19,000 tons and 11 inches? Guess who's legal? I mean, it's hit our budget again, but that has ruined everyone else for ages. That is exactly what we wanted. Okay, so we're at 16,000 hours 65, so we're well under tonnage. But we need to get rid of some of our other tonnage if we want to build some big ships, which is fine. Yeah, we can live with that. We can start getting rid of some of these old battleships. Okay. What if I hook construction of one of those? Does that count? If I scrap that. There we go. Ooh, industrial processes are storing. 2 destroyers are finished. Then we construct. Yeah, well, we've seen the Xmas style before. They're the old bad knots. Or not even bad knots, they're pre-battleships. Yes. Okay, so now we're down to 2,000 a turn. The rear familiar's only got 10 months left. Then we need to focus on replacing those battleships, I think. Kamchatka? No. Well, yeah. Ooh, that's a big spike in tensions. The Americans doing spreading it to Kamchatka. Come on, guys. If we can get War of Austria-Hungary, I think we could beat them. Especially with the upcoming Real Familiar. Strong Force. Oh, 14-inch guns. -1 quality. There we go. Cost me the most. I mothball these. They'll count as battleships. It won't cost me as much. They're scrapping their battleships. Ooh, Austria-Hungary knows diesel engines I saw there for a second. And that's a big jump forward, not empty coal fire. For construction, we have a month in. Ooh, 900 ton destroyers. Ooh, Japan just scrapped a load of guys to fit the treaty. Do it like that, aren't I? Actually, I can't afford to build either this month. Hydraulic rammers. Oh, Kamchatka's rebelling straight off though. We can now do 7 months of this. Well, I'd love double torpedo mounts. It would make it worth building more torpedoes. Captain Derglava has left his wife, moving an actress. That's loss of prestige, so we're going to cashier him. He's below average. It's fine. And that stuff like that's not even a choice. Marxism shows it's superior, probably had industrial productivity. Germany and Japan signed an alliance. That's never ended badly for the world. Okay. We're down to -88. That's cool. We can just run the Real Familiar till she's finished. We've got 4 more destroyers that need building. Ship. Month. We can go over disarmament. Okay, that increases it by 5 years. That's fine. Someone's going to go to war before that kicks in. Really, what I should be doing is building larger docks. Oh, that's the Illustrious. 18,000 tons, 10 12-inch guns. 8 12-inch guns. Yeah, see, maxing the number of guns is the current phase. We're going to see a lot of these guys thanks to the treaty. What I love about stuff like this, it's like everyone's going to have to build the best ship they can with the rubbish treaty I've enforced on the world. Accuracy increase. Can run another month, at which point all these guys finish their rebuild. We can get the prestige. Yeah, it's all pretty much standard. And now we've got to halt construction for a month. 2. Kamchatka is not taken that easily, is it? Very annoying that we are. Yep, newest and powerful ships would be this bad boy. But we have to wait another month. Yeah, they're working up. Yeah. And maybe the okay. So guys are all active. Want you in reserve. Need more ships in foreign stations. That's another light cruiser. I'm going to mothball you. That gives me some cash, so I can now reactivate the construction to Real Familiar. Hopefully, roll off that. Okay, so we can't do that because more than half of it is must be. Right. We can take. Excellent. French Armor's technology. We can't afford that. I'd love it, but we can't afford it. Okay, so now we're back to positive. We resume construction on Petro de Aragon. Our port. We scrapped 2,400 tons of battleship. That's what a Numancia class gone. There we go. Hey, the 5-year plan succeeded. Okay. Yeah, we can pressure them. Occupied roads. System. I want some part of the Mediterranean, please. Why am I not getting these events? Shipbuilding's so slow, isn't it? Diesel engines. ASW capacity, AP shell damage. Yeah, I think we'll come out of this with some better shipyard capacity. And again, I'm going to have to start construction of this. Costing us $309 a month. All the island newsons are obsolete. Pretty sure I said open design for rebuild. They can go to central firing. Yeah, we'll get the more powerful 5-inch guns. Good amount of ammo. I think that's all we can afford. Yeah, minus 91. Okay, industrial production goods. We got AP use HP requirements, okay. That's good. That means the next ship's going to be a lot better. They're just scrapping things left, right, and centre. I wish I was in a position to do that. Send a large force. China would also be an interesting one to fight. A cat's whisker of comprehending medium wing turrets. Like, as much as I want other things, I feel like I need more battleships. bump into her. But cash at the moment is so dire. Medium wing turrets. Right, we're going to have to drop that research. That's eating too much cash. Drop it to 9, I think. I know we're already backwards, but... Alright, this is their light cruiser. 85-inch guns and 26. Yep, I got ships. Air fleet. Not good for our crews, but at least they're active. That takes us down to £1,000. There's our docks, that'll help. Okay. Such a jump in 9-inch guns. These two are obsolete. They're not terrible ships. Quite happy to keep them around. Not like these 40-knot battleships I'm going to get rid of. Oh, yep, I now need to replace them on foreign stations with 2 of the rebuilt ones. Excellent idea. Also, we have familiar winds. Are we at minus 1500? Oh no, the Prime Minister made a... Okay. Ooh, triple turrets. We're getting into proper dreadnaught territory now. Look at that, we got 2,500 monthly balance. Resume construction. No, keep annoying Italy. And they've killed the rebels off in there. Italy's growing nicely and I'm stuck in Spain. But the Spain and the Caribbean desperately need war. We can get war with Italy in the Mediterranean. And might be able to do something. The next ship is going to be a good one though. It's going to be a small battleship. We're getting a bit more cash. I mean, what's the problem with foreign stations? Got plenty. Oh, something happened in between. Right, you're on foreign stations. Yep, there's another ship. Great Britain, we'll get the budget, we can afford a bit of tension. Up cement it, good. Alright. We're up to 1,000 a month. 12 months away from here being constructed. Let's build up a bit of a get longitudinal frames. We'll halt construction for a turn. Then resume construction. These ships, we've had so much technology breakthrough that everything on the line here is obsolete. What could happen if we design our own battleship? 16,000 tons, it's got the 11-inch guns because our 12 inches are terrible. And that's acceptable. She's 20 knots, that's acceptable. 8 inches and 9 inches is a bit on the light side, but everyone else is going to have to make that choice as well. I mean, if I could take up to 9 inches. Be happy with that. Not a big increase of no extra inch of armour. Bunch of secondary guns. 4-inch caliber. Yeah, she's actually pretty good. 11. That's 10 11-inch guns. Maybe we'll go with that. Can't build them. Oh, it's slightly too. We can only build like 16.5. That's the maximum we can do. About 8.5-inch then. And then if we creep over 1/2 inch off the upper belt. Alright, we can do that. That is literally the biggest ship we can build. That's 4,000. No. Alright. Can't even save that for later, can I? Curses. Oh, there's another 1,000 tons. We get agreement with France? Yes, excellent. Larger rangefinders. I always love it when they get the bigger rangefinders. I know there's more to it, but it just is like, why don't we just make it bigger? Okay. And that's just a pretty standard light cruiser. Ooh, improved riveting techniques. Perfect. Thank you for stealing that. Go to the reserve fleet. Now this is active, apart from the foreign station guys. We're in complete another budget mode. I think we have to run a couple more turns. All money needs to be allocated to buying warships. More months. 1 more month. Oil firing. Oh, we need oil firing. And 12-inch guns are now quality 0. Okay, so that actually goes up battleships again. Now she's firing 12-inch guns, 10-12 inches in the same design. We've got an extra tonnage. A bit slower, I'd rather 20 knots if possible. 19's going to have to do. Alright. And in 4 months we'll start building one of her. Can't afford the explosive shells. Lighter than air aircraft. Nice. And okay. I'm building up a nice little bit of a stockpile. Gonna build one of these. With the hope we can put in another one in a couple of months' time. Ooh. Industrialization. Yeah, I think battleships should be our focus. No. Right. 32 months. Okay, so now we need to scrap 3,700 tons. We're going to scrap another battleship. Okay, we can't scrap a battleship. It's going to have to be this obsolete. Yeah, it's going to have to be the Infanta Maria class. You've only got 7-inch guns. Right. In the reserve fleet, save a bit of cash. At least we've got some battleships now. Okay. Take the prestige there, I feel. Oh no. And the justice. Glad we're back in the positive now. That's good. Oh, additional funding. Lap ammo. Alright. Actually have a look at designing another ship. It likes this triple turret. I wonder if we clear the turrets, we go to forward, aft, port. Forward, can we go? Forward, front, aft. But we increase the number of. That long. Go up to triples. Okay, so we can't have the wing triple. But it's not balanced. What we could do is have a second forward centre line. Yeah, that's fine, but that's the only worry he's got. Make it 19 knots. Can we fit in another? Can. This is our triple turret. Aft centre line superimposed. Okay, we're only allowed 3 centre line turrets. That's still fine. Okay, the ship is overweight. That is fine. We're not going to be able to find out that much weight. Delete the turret. Delete turret. Add a double turret midships. Okay, so it's just a measure that centre line. There's still 9 12-inch guns. And what we can do now is make a smaller to make it and reduce our build time. Hope we will make it a little bit bigger than that. Going the wrong way. We want to increase the number of. We will place the turrets. Yeah. Slope deck, torpedo defense 1. Right, that's a bit more like a modern dreadnaught. I'd like an extra turret in there, but right. And that gives us a different ship. Slightly less firepower, but more usable firepower. Excellent. Another 500 tons. Oh no, sorry, we're gonna go. Almost got to go on ships. So poor. Like the prestige. How about the USA? Okay, planes are going to be coming up soon. Normally I take the railroads, but I really need the Navy to be stronger. Especially seeing a building a Fernando class. I'm not building a Fernando class, because that would take me over the limits. Oh well, the Fernando class is going to be interesting for the next one. What about destroyers? How many destroyers can we get? What about a nice new light cruiser? 29 knots. That's 6, 7 5-inch guns. That's no armor. A bit heavier than I would like. Miles in a month to build. I was thinking if we go down to 25 knots. In the gun load's fine. Now I've taken it down to 600 a turn, just by sacrificing 4 knots. Let's go for that. And then we can spew out some light cruisers. And then we can get rid of some of these older ones. Okay. No, I can't afford the risk. Normally I take the risk. Back our ally unconditionally. Oh, I'm not liking that going towards Britain, but we've got France with us. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's risk 3 of them. Oh, okay. How about 2? Just the 1? Oh, it's 600 tons too heavy. Destroyers it is. But now we can get 900 ton destroyers. Yeah, that's a good destroyer. Like more torpedoes, but okay. Yeah, that's good. We need that technology. That gets us more what we're wanting. Right. Bunch of even faster destroyers. Need to drop 1,000 tons, which is annoying. Yeah, there we go. Now we're under. Because at 800 tons, I had to scrap 2. Curses. Light cruiser armor. At least we can build up some tech. Right, okay, if we can't build any more, let's spend the rest of the cash on research. There we go, so we're still building up some stuff. We can afford some Austro-Hungary pensions. There's double torpedo mounts. Right. Dual quality control. ASW, always good. Okay, triple turrets of a net losing them. Tensions dropping there. Or to build some more dock sizes. And just go through there. With Mistral Thrust Block. And weight saving on hull. AP improvement. Okay. That's an interesting tension board. We can live with that. It's fine. Move her to the active fleet because we want the crew to get better. Okay. They'll probably push us. Ooh, that might push us into war with Italy. Then this could have been a mistake. I didn't expect you to spike all three by that much. Come on. Yep. Yep, there goes the Armada Treaty. All ships to active stations. And 3 of you guys back to the armor stations. You 3 raider mode. That should be about right. I don't. You're too slow. Let's put foreign stations. Don't need huge amount of tonnage. You have to put another one of these into foreign stations. Okay. And we need 14 ships to trade. That's not enough, but I can't be bothered to count. 10. Okay. We've got our raiders in place. Got our foreign service sorted. Got trade protection sorted. We have an alliance with France. Only at war with Italy at this point. Let's move you Mediterranean. You the Mediterranean. Gives us a chance, hopefully, of smacking Italy around. And then we're going to move a bunch of these destroyers into Mediterranean as well. All the 600 tons. And also, I would move more, but I am fully aware I might end up with war with other people in a second. You know, it's open engagement. We're not behind on points yet. So let us own ship sighted. Going straight in for a horrific. Alright, smash up the destroyer. Not been torpedoed either. Which is a good start. Power that engine up. Yep. Oh, T-26 is hit by a torpedo. Yeah, well, that's not surprising, is it? Right. Is my destroyer worth more than their destroyer is the question. Alright, drop to cruise speed. They've disengaged. I really don't want to fight in this weather. Let's go have a look at Calgary. Kakalari, sorry. Calgary. This actually is a powerful thing. Right. Yeah, my destroyers are apparently worth more than them, and they had merchants in the map. Okay. A minor victory. Take that. Excellent. Right. So we'll have more ships in the Mediterranean this month. They're all in active fleet. We're researching. Design ship. Open up. Fernando class. And as we can now go up to 18,000 tons, add that aft centerline triple turret. No. Aft superimposed central turret. Increase the size of the ship. That's our maximum. Different goes so much heavier. How about that? That's what lighter. Rip half a ton off that, and half a ton off the turrets. Don't want to make any cuts anywhere else. Yeah, that's not going to do much. That will make a difference. Find one more. Central firing. Okay, so that's a proper dreadnaught there. Come on, my cat's outside. He can hear me talking, but he can't see me because I've got my other film on. Okay. At least that means we got a good ship going. And we're only 12 months away from that. Raiding coastal installations. Okay. No force change possible. With a bombardment target, we can give this a go. We always need more fuel or a better base. Are you sailing in that direction? Forward Messina. At night. Perfect. Slow your speed down. Land installations sighted. Turn for broadsides. This is one of those things that will win us a lot of points if we can go. How many points is it worth? Worth 18,000 points. We're doing a good job of smacking it up. You take a lot of fire, so the ship might lack the firepower to properly destroy it. We're getting good hits on her. Why are you going that way? Go that way. Load that speed all the way down. Just run past her. Don't know how you're missing the target that much. Blow it up. Turn her. Goes back the other way. And she's using a lot of ammo. Oh, there we go. She's actually hitting again. I know it's bad weather. But you think you'd be hitting more than this, wouldn't you? Come on. Blow it up. Getting hit by 3-inch guns, that's probably part of the problem. Turrets keep jamming as well. Not good for a ship in there. Just shooting a target. So. Okay. On fire, we're getting closer to destroying it. And use up our entire ammunition and not destroy this. Don't care about those guys. Come on, I want my 8,000 points. 18,000 points. Now it's getting even worse. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now we can go back up to cruise speed and get out of there. No sign of the Titan fleet. Excellent. Not sure what he's doing. And we sail out into the sea. They survive some merchants, who cares? Mind a victory. Better submarine reliability. Titan Raiders thinks they have our ships. Right. But we're winning the war. And I think that's a good place to end this one. Yeah, we're not in a bad position. We're only at war with Italy. France should be helping us at some point. We've got a good amount of research going on. Might drop that soon. Yeah, when this comes through, I'll do it now. Reduce the research, increase that. That will give us more build time on the Fernando class. We're only 12 months away from 2 actual proper battleships, at which point I can scrap these 2 Numencia class. And yeah, I feel that's a productive session. So, thanks very much for watching. See you all next time.